All your dumb shit about fucking shooting dope in your fucking toes and nose and ears and fucking stealing and lying and cheating, that shit don't matter anymore. You fucking killed the bitch.
Sometimes I want to run away. Sometimes I want to blow it all away.
When I finally saw Sam, it was, it was just after he had strangled, his girlfriend, and he was on the lam then.
Caught a cab from Richmond to Sacramento, took a plane from Sacramento to Baltimore, got a car from Baltimore to New York, posted up in New York for a while.
He obviously, slit his wrists, and there was something in his eyes, of despair.
Yeah, I went to Wisconsin, came back to New York. I started running out of money. Had to go back to California to flip some more acid to keep running. And the whole time I'm still strung out. And this chick I knew, Amy, she was a sometimes hooker, and I'd known her forever. She'd moved up to Anchorage and actually gotten clean up there.
Sam unfortunately went north instead of south and got caught on the Canadian border.
I'll never forget walking down the tier in San Quentin for the first time. I was at the very last cell in C Block, and walking down that tier, I mean, that's an old prison, and it was definitely, it was like nothing else. It was definitely like the end, end of the line.
California prison, it's extremely racist. It's extreme, if you're white and you share a cigarette with a black dude, you're getting stabbed. If you're white and you drink a soda pop with a black dude, you're getting stabbed. Like every yard has a cutthroat, a tiny that's like, some dude named Tiny that's 600 feet tall, and 18 cowboys and 35, stretches.
It wasn't that the old Sam, the fun Sam that I used to shoot dope with and hang out with, before before the incident happened. It was a new Sam that came out of prison. There was a new look in his eyes that was different.
Well, I know while Sammytown was in prison, he got married to a girl he knew for a while, and he knew her before he was incarcerated. He knew her, I think, before Dixie. They ended up getting married while he was in prison. He fathered 2 beautiful children out of the experience. And it's weird because you can see pictures of Sammytown where he was like this wild recluse, and he was just nuts and crazy. But then when you see pictures of him when he's in prison, he had this discipline. I mean, it was almost actually like prison was really good for him.
When my daughter was born, especially, that to me was probably the hardest time, because regardless of the moment, regardless of the money, regardless of the situation, Dixie was a little girl that some daddy held. And when I held my daughter, it killed me, because I knew what I'd taken away from somebody else.